We're going to do something different. We're going to talk about me today. I get the same question from a lot of people. They want to know, James, how did you turn out the way you turned out? Most people like yourself are arrogant, they're assholes. You don't want to be near them. And this is what I tell them. I am currently the third version of myself. First version of myself, age 5 to 12. I was a happy kid, all positivity in the world. I believed in everything and everybody. From 12 to 22, that's when I had the rough patch. The world broke me. The people around me made me a version of myself I never thought I would be. A version of myself I'm not proud of being. A version of myself I never want to be again. Crazy, broken, deranged, lunatic, whatever they wanted to call me. That's how low I was. And when I got to that stage of life, that's when the character building came. Power, power, power. That's all I wanted. I prayed for power. All I did was pray for power. I didn't know how to get it or where to go to get it. But one more prayer, God showed me the way, and I followed him. Now, I wanted power for all the wrong reasons. I wanted power so I could destroy and eliminate each and every person that made me the second version of who I was. That was a bad thing, a real bad thing. It was the wrong motivation, but it was a great motivation. It was an unstoppable force. There was nothing that was going to stop me. Only thing that could have stopped me was an unforeseen death. I always heard power made people crazy. At that point in my life, it didn't matter to me because I was already crazy. But the funny thing is, once I finally got that power, it gave me peace. At the time, I wasn't sure if it was peace or confidence that power gave me. But as time went on, it got a little bit more clear. But something else came with that power. I used to think it was a curse. But time went past and I realized it was a gift. God gave me strength, and in return, he also gave me something that I felt like was a big detachment from my health. He gave me a curse. It wasn't really a curse. It was a sickness, or at least it looked like a sickness for years. Loss of consciousness, seizures, bleeding, random blackouts. Just certain things happen on a daily basis. I never understood why. But the longer I lived with this curse, it started to make sense. I finally had power, but now this sickness was keeping me from using it the way I wanted to use it. So I had to figure out, how can I get to the point where I can use this power without this sickness getting in my way? Then that's when the peace came back. I realized every time I got mad or upset, this sickness would shut my body down and reboot my whole system. I'm talking to the point where I would hit the floor, wake up, and it's a fresh start. I realized this isn't a curse. This is my kryptonite. God gave me this to make sure I use my power responsibly. Because power can be dangerous when used wrong. Spent years in and out of the hospital, medication, surgeries to get this sickness under control. The whole time, I was my own trigger. I asked for power, and the curse came with it. So I had to learn how to rule that curse, how to make that curse work for me. I figured out my mindset was a huge part of my health. Once I got that under control, I was able to stop the medication, no more surgeries, no more death experiences. God gave me an internal device. I call it a device. Some people got a conscience, good and bad. I never have to think about if what I'm doing is the right thing or the wrong thing. Because as soon as I step a little bit in the wrong direction, my body lets me know by physically stopping me from doing whatever is on that side of the field. So I pull back. And when I pull back, my power comes back. The sickness goes away. I feel a whole lot better. So I stay away from stress, drama, anything like that. There's no need for negativity in life, especially when you can stop it coming from you. And for a long time, this still felt like a curse. But then I thought about it. God gave me this, which means I am my own weakness. So that means as long as I don't let anyone take myself from myself, I'm invincible. So nothing can break me. Nothing around me can ruin my mood. You can't ruin my day. You can't touch me. And even if you try, my life is more important than whatever emotion or reaction you're trying to get out of me. That's how it's easy to stay humble. That's how it's easy to let power control you and take you the wrong way. I know it sounds like a big burden to have to go through all that, but in the long run, it was a blessing.